So let's start our discussion in understanding why we use management planning as a way to learn. And this is important in that process. So when we look at the components around management that are important, the first one is the process itself. When we're looking to manage, we have to manage within a structure and a framework so that everyone understands, whether it be the person that's doing the managing or someone who is working for, or even in this case, working above the manager, they understand what the structure and framework is. This allows them to then be able to manage the work, the personnel, and the time, pulling all of these components together to try to obtain the goals that are necessary for the organization to overall be successful. Looking for opportunity is important, and being opportunity centric, because we're leveraging our strengths and being in a position to be better critical thinkers, which is important for managers, because with critical thinking we are really starting to build and hone upon our decision making skills. Now, that said, what are the things that are important in learning and understanding management and planning as a way to unfold that for you? Well, effective managers in today's 21st century workplace are very good communicators. They understand how to facilitate the work and the effort that they're going to try to achieve, as well as the grounds for negotiation, because a lot of where you get good, solid negotiation is in your frontline management and those who aspire to be managers and supervisors. And then last but not least, this is also where you implement the plan that you're pulling together. So you can see why it's so important for the management staff or the management team, top to bottom, to be on the same sheet of music. And then when you're learning about management in these courses, it's important to understand why planning is such a desirable and open environment for you to be able to develop in. So as a manager, you can spot, or potentially would want to spot, problems earlier. You want to identify some of the stress points for your organization and yourself. You want to learn to become a proficient forecaster, and then understand the financial numbers by which you're being held accountable. Now, that said, there's three things we want to hone in on a little bit. With management and planning in this learning environment that you're in, risk tolerance is one of the things that you pick up. So you have to minimize the risk as much as possible. And you're doing it from two different perspectives: those who follow you and then those you work for, as well as put yourself in a position to understand that you are managing employees, plans, and outcomes. So you're pulling these entities together within this framework to become more proficient at not just management, but also understanding how planning can assist you in the management development process. And then you're looking for efficiency and you're looking for productivity. So these are some of the components that help you understand how to better be able to learn about managing in the planning process, and why we use planning as the format to do so. Here is your thought for the day. So many fail because they do not get started.